In this section, we're going to discuss a library class called arrays. The arrays class provides power for handling arrays in common ways that allow us to use code someone else developed and has optimized for maximum efficiency. It provides methods for sorting, searching, comparing, and filling, amongst other things. The sort method will take an array and, based on the data type, sort it in specific order. Also, we can sort parts of arrays, so that's very handy to use. Searching has some characteristics to it, one of which is it often takes about as long to find something in an array as there are elements in the array. On average, it takes half the time. Binary search is an optimized search that takes a logarithmic time. And if you know logarithms, you realize they're smaller. Logarithmic searches are faster than normal linear searches. The fill method is a great way to initialize an array with some value other than 0 of the base type. It will take a range or the entire array, a value to be initialized to, and fill it with that. Comparison is something else the arrays class does well for us. If we want to know if two arrays are equal, we can use that. Now, there's a couple different types of equivalence. One is where the first array has a number of elements whose values, each of which are represented in the second array. Doesn't mean there's the same number. It just means somewhere in that array that value exists. Strict equivalence is a different view. Strict equivalence means that both arrays are the same size, and that's what this vertical bar A, vertical bar means. It means cardinality or size. Size of first array is exactly the same as the size of the second array. And for every index, here represented by the letter I, the first array, A sub I, equals B sub I. So the two arrays have to be the same size, and the values of each corresponding element must be identical. The equals method of the arrays class will test for strict equivalence. If strict equivalence is not essential to your problem, you may have to come up with a different way of determining equality, because strict equivalence would not necessarily give you the answer you want. The toString method outputs the values of an array with some extra formatting characters. It surrounds the values with square brackets and separates the element values with a comma and a blank. So if our array is 1, 2, 3, the output is bracket 1, comma, blank, 2, comma, blank, 3, bracket. And it's very nice to read.